boys.
Yeah. So Teki and Bonz, they were actually in Smash 4 day one, like their first competitive Smash game. And Teki made a very strong running. He got ranked a couple times. He was known as the best ninja in the region for a while.
It's so good to see him playing a good character for once.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him. Wolf is looking absolutely disgusting in this game. I've compared her to a high damage Sheik now with things like her fair strings, that side B being able to kill incredibly early with the spike at the end. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do with it.
Yeah, Wolf is looking a little busted. Here we go, game one. Dingus, Joe, and Jay versus Bonz and Teki.
Nice F-tilt there. Okay, and just like that, Dingus Joe getting put in a bad situation. Using that down air to turn things around, though. And this is exactly what I was talking about, that juggle situation coming through.
Yeah, game watch looks like he might be pretty strong in dubs because of all that vertical space he could just take up.
Well, and not only that, you can't sleep on the effect that his fair will have, being able to drop.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but Teki just absolutely got murdered.
All good, my dude. Anytime, you know, I tend to ramble.
Yeah, this game is so fast-paced, it's hard to get any words.
Alrighty. Jay using that PK Thunder, going to get knocked down by the down B, though, coming through. Nice use of F-tilt here, and Teki going to get his opponents off stage.
Oh, looks for a down smash, but unfortunately whiffs. Now he's stuck up a creek without a paddle. He has to get down somehow, and down here is going to be the way to do that.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Those grounded spikes are no longer tackable. Bonz coming through, getting the stock with the trades.
Everyone is here, and everyone's dead.
It's a murder fiesta out here. Oh, my gosh.
Stocks flying back and forth, but overall it keeps being pretty even. I didn't know that buried now.
I didn't know
that would kill so early. He's at 86%.
Oh my god. You know, I saw him mashing it earlier, but I thought he was trolling.
Oh my
Insanity from Dingus Joe coming through.
Yeah, it seems like the berry status is so much stronger in this game. Characters who can get that, it looks like the knockback reduction that was in Smash 4 is like almost gone.
Oh, completely. Nice little bit of pressure here. It looks like Dingus trying to get Bonz off of Jay, but Jay finding a hard time getting back to stage here. That is brilliant. I definitely see Game & Watch being very good for edge guarding and juggles.
Nice whip punish on that.
All right, a lot of caution here. Now, Dingus is going to be careful because Teki actually does have a kill option in up air, but down smash coming through.
Yeah, it was one of his strongest moves in Brawl, and it's still very strong here, as you can see. Teki spacing out that shield. Dangerous game, but that back air, was good 10 years ago and still good now.
Little slower than Fox's, but definitely strong on knockback, as we're seeing here. All right, a little bit of a scramble here. A lot of back and forth. Bonz getting put in a sticky situation. Up tilt coming through, though.
Yeah.
How is Yoshi?
A lot of Yoshi mains say he's really good. They don't like how his tilts have been slightly nerfed, like in his up tilt. But his juggle game is still strong, and his egg is amazing.
Just like that, Dingus Joe already losing the stock here, and it is all up to Jay. Not a great situation to be in. Going to be very easy to gimp this nest if they can get him off stage. So Jay's going to have to play very cautious.
Oh, no. Yeah, blue team had too many cooks in the kitchen. They were kind of stepping on each other's toes a little bit. Now Bonz is all alone, which is still more or less okay, still doable, but it gives Jay a way better opportunity.
He was just at the batting cage there. He's just lining him up and knocking him down. Excellent stuff from Jay, putting Bonz in some good pressure.
If I PK fired it, I feel like there might have been a follow-up there. Air dodge, just barely off or punish.
He had used it a little early there. Bonz could have definitely punished.
Oh, this is a problem. Nice double jump out, but that was so close to Bonz being murdered.
This is not good for my heart, J-Dog.
Mine neither, but we're going to die together, and one of these guys will end up dying pretty soon. The percents are getting higher and higher.
I like to see Bonz taking advantage of those bouncing eggs now, really getting the maximum distance off on his projectile, so really punish Jay in that full screen.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure, full screen, but wow, that forward smash would have done it, but the up air, just enough. Bonz manages to clutch it out off a pretty harrowing situation. Jay almost brought it back.
Oh, big time, 100%. Yeah, that F smash, I'm a little surprised it didn't take both of them. It looked like they were both just completely lined up for the double. But yeah, Jay getting a little unlucky on that.
It looked like Bonz was like SDIing up and in so that he could air dodge out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he did exactly what he needed to do right there.
100%, solid stuff. Is that, tell me that's not legal.
I think it is.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
I mean, if they decide not to ban Lilat for 4 years, I don't know. Like, I guess we're just playing on anything.
Thank God they did ban Lilat, though. Some of the footage they came, didn't they?
I don't know. I hope they did.
I thought they did.
Yeah. That stage is still not okay.
It was all over Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm too out of the loop. Jesus.
I try and keep up with everything, but like there's 70-something characters, like 12 almost viable stages, and like so many players, so many regions. It's hard to keep up with everything.
It's tough. 100%. All right, Bonz using that fair to its fullest extent here to get Dingus Joe off stage. But things going to turn around for him.
I need to get used to game watching animations. I don't know what he's doing anymore half the time.
I love that he becomes different people every time.
Can Jay make it back? No.
No. Dang. Yeah, just barely able to fall through the stage there. Very unfortunate for Jay.
Yeah. And that's not something you want right now because your team is still behind a game. You have to play more on the back foot, more defensively, and just let Dingus Joe steer the ship. But I think the ship is a bit off course.
Speaking of which, yeah, Bonz catching an early up there on Game & Watch. Bad DI there from Dingus Joe. Gonna hurt him very badly here. They're incredibly behind already.
Now Dingus Joe kind of fishing for some drop-down scenarios, but these guys are just slowly losing out each and every scenario where they're at a neutral advantage.
Well, yeah, and it's incredibly rough because you got to consider how light they are, and with how nerfed disadvantages, you have to play super cautious. And in doubles where you have two people to cover for you, you're just going to take so much percent if you don't have any options.
Yeah, but Dingus Joe's trying to turn it up. He's gotten 2 pairs in a row, gotten solid punched off both of them, but Jay is going to lose a second stop.
But Bonz with the SD, yeah, went for the up B, didn't connect to the ledge, and he just fell right through. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, but if you're going to SD, you might as well do it at a high percent like that. You're not losing out on too much time.
That's definitely fair. Ooh. Yeah, up B almost coming through here. Teki getting some nice juggles off. Oh, the spike into the up smash. Nice combo from Teki there.
That was looking rough for Jay. This is final stock, and he's just getting walled off by Teki. He gets launched into his teammate's waiting arms, but his teammate isn't there anymore. Dingus Joe on his final stock as well.
Nice F throw here, trying to create some space. Both these guys trying to separate Bonz and Teki, but getting right back. Yeah, it's incredibly hard to catch them off, especially now that Dingus's fair is going to be dropping every time. He's not going to be able to cover the high recovery with it anymore.
Yeah, but that forward smash enough to take a stock.
But when it hits low, the fair coming through and taking out the Yoshi.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect it to be that strong.
It's incredibly powerful. Yeah, recovering low is going to be very dangerous against Game & Watch.
All right, red team evens up the stocks. As long as Jay can keep alive on the stock, you're good. Nice PK Thunder in the ground to bounce him up a little bit. Teki a little overzealous with these back airs.
You have to be very careful here. The parry coming through into the down smash. Nice catch from Jay.
Oh, no. But Jay did enough work where this is actually doable for Dingus now.
That's incredibly fair, yeah. Got to get back first, though. And it looks like, oh, turn it around with that F-tilt. Nice stuff from Dingus.
Yeah. Let's if blue team learned from their mistakes last time where they just kept on stepping on each other's toes. Looks like both of them are kind of bloodthirsty. Bonz staying in there a little bit too long, but backs up just enough for Teki to get the kill, and that's the set. 2-0 for Teki and Bonz.
Yeah, the up smash coming through. That's an interesting up smash to see. I don't know if it was in Brawl. Was it the same?
Yeah, it was very similar.
Yeah,
the hitbox wasn't as wide like before on the first hit, but like the animations got cleaned up dramatically.
It's kind of reminiscent of Smash 4 Robs, where it kind of pops you in from the sides. You got to be very, very careful running up to Fox like that. The recovery seems pretty negligible, so I can imagine it's punishable, but still a dangerous option with the range that it has.